Right now, we're currently in a weird real estate market. What I'm talking about is we're in a market that is transitioning. Over the last few months, we've gone from a market that was really hot and heavily in favor of sellers to a more balanced market that's a little bit more forgiving for buyers. But where did all of that demand go? For the last couple of years, buyer demand has been so high that available inventory and new builds couldn't keep up, so prices skyrocketed. Did all of that demand just disappear overnight? Not really. Yes, interest rates have gone up, and that definitely priced some people out of the homes that they were looking at purchasing. And yes, inventory is up, but not by as much as you'd think given the drop in prices we've seen over the last few months. So where are all of the buyers? Right now, it seems like they're on the sidelines and watching. Many are waiting to see where the prices go and what's going to happen after the interest rate hike, and they're waiting for the right opportunity. Buyers know the cards are a little bit more in their favor right now, and they just aren't willing to jump at everything like they were in February. The Toronto Real Estate Board is now releasing a report on the number of new homes that are being relisted. In my area of Durham Region and pretty much right across the GTA, about 30% of the new listings coming up are actually relisted properties. These are properties that are not selling and are often relisting with a new price and a new strategy. And buyers are waiting and watching these homes because that's where a lot of great opportunities lie for buyers right now. So let's talk about if now is even a good time to sell your home and how to avoid becoming one of these great opportunities for buyers and instead set your home up for success. If you're new to this channel, my name is Jessie McLellan and I'm a realtor here in Oshawa with the Lisa Abbott Team. If you like videos like this and want to be kept up to date on the market, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. You can also use the Calendly link in the description to book a buyer consult, seller consult, or just a time to chat with me. I'm always happy to answer any questions you may have. First things first, is now a bad time to sell a home? Well, the answer is going to depend on your unique situation and what your goals are. If your goal is to cash out of the market, it has still seen significant growth over the past few years, but unfortunately February prices are long gone. Prices will definitely go up again, but how long it might take is unknown right now. When prices dropped in 2017, it took about 3 years to reach the same peak it had in 2017. This could be a similar scenario, but right now we'll focus on what we know for sure, which is if you're planning on buying and selling in this market, it will matter a lot less. Prices have gone down on your property, but they've also gone down on the property that you're looking to buy. And if you're moving up in the market, this is actually a really great opportunity for you because house prices move in percentages, and so that larger, bigger home that was more money than yours has actually taken a larger hit than yours would have. So it really does vary based on what your goal is and where you're trying to move to next. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the mistakes to avoid making when you're trying to get the most out of the sale of your home in this market. It all comes down to positioning, how your home compares to the other homes that are available on the market. List price, marketing, how your home shows in person versus online, and even when and how you're taking offers. And you want to set your home up for success right from the start, because the longer it takes to get it right, the more money you risk losing, especially in a market that's on a downward trend. And you definitely don't want to be the home that other agents are using to sell their listings because you're overpriced or your home doesn't show as well as theirs does. When you list your home, take note of other comparable homes in your area that buyers might be cross-shopping. Now rank those homes. And if your home isn't first or second on that list, you might need to reevaluate your approach. 30% of new listings are actually homes that never sold and they had to relist their property. If you want to be one of the homes that sell, you're going to have to adjust your strategy and positioning on the market. Look at what's recently sold in your area in homes that are similar to yours and ask yourself these questions. Are your price expectations in line with the market? Right now, it is so important and you need to have reasonable price expectations above all else. How does your list price compare to the homes that are already on the market? Remember, list price is a marketing price and not necessarily what you want to sell for. And you do not want to be the listing that helps sell another home. For example, if you're listed at $899 and a similar home in your area that shows equal or better than yours is listed at $799, people are going to think that the $799 property is a better deal. And all you're doing by pricing higher is driving more people towards that lower price listing and away from yours, even if you both were expecting $1 million. It's also important to know what larger and smaller homes are selling for in your neighborhood to make sure that you're priced appropriately. For example, if you're listing a condo townhouse, you don't want to be priced the same as a semi-detached that's in the area. Although your expectations may be different, if the prices are the same, the buyer is still going to view the semi-detached as the much better deal. In situations like this, you'll need to either consider lowering your list price or making sure that your home shows so much better than your competition. And this can be achieved through better staging, photography, upgrades, etc. You also want to make sure that your property is being marketed to the right people. Now, I have mentioned this before in past videos, but I do think it's relevant here, so I'll mention it again. And that is that the buyers want to walk into the home that they viewed in the pictures and in the listing. The last thing you want are buyers seeing a beautiful move-in ready home online and then coming in person to see the home and realizing it needs too much work for them. And the opposite is true too. If you have a beautiful, staged, immaculately kept home, make sure that the photos showcase that and don't make your HGTV looking home look mediocre. You don't want to misrepresent your home. And your home doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, nobody's home is perfect. But you do want buyers to walk into your home and be excited because this is exactly what they thought they were walking into. If your home is a great opportunity for somebody to come in, remove some wallpaper, and do a few upgrades, then make sure that your listing is going to attract those people that are willing to do those little cosmetic upgrades. If your home is stunning and doesn't require any work or updates, then make sure you're attracting those people who just want to move in and enjoy. A buyer that's looking for a fixer-upper is not going to value a fully renovated home like a buyer who's looking for a fully renovated home will, and vice versa. So make sure we're attracting the right people. Now let's talk about how and when you're taking offers. This is much more important than people realize, and so many people get caught in a tough situation because they put all of this time and effort and money into staging and photography and marketing and making sure everything is setting the house up for success the best they can. And then when it comes to handling offers or taking offers on a day, they just pick a random date and hope for the best. But honestly, that's a little bit like spending months prepping for a marathon and training and then showing up in Crocs on race day. I mean, you've already put in all the work, so why mess it up now? Now, unfortunately, there isn't just one answer on the best way to handle offers because it's going to depend on so many different factors, like your area and your price point and what else is listed around you and what's listed that's comparable to yours and when they're taking offers and how yours compares to theirs. But you do want to make sure that you're positioning your home to get the most attention. In some situations, you're going to want to take offers before those properties, and in some situations, you're probably going to want to take them after. There's no one best strategy, but it is going to depend on how yours shows and what yours has to offer compared to the competition. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give our video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And if you do have any questions about selling your home, or buying for that matter, there's a link in the description that you can use to book a call with me. I'm happy to have a chat with you anytime and answer questions. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!